Welcome back to Saturday AM. Now, the June bank holiday weekend may mark the unofficial start of summer for many, but it also means that Bloom is back. And over the years, it has evolved into so much more than an expo for gardening enthusiasts, as I found out recently when I took a trip to the Phoenix Park.
Whoa, 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 you're my sunshine. Don't you know I love you, shiny love on me.
I suppose I better do some work. You might be forgiven for thinking that I have managed to escape to an idyllic Greek island. Not so, although I would love that. We're here at the Mamma Mia Here We Go Again garden at Bloom 2018. I'm surrounded by olive trees, fig trees, pomegranate tree over there. So much to see and do here. So let's get started.
What's good for you is good for me, yeah.
Peter and Monty, pleasure to be with you here this morning. We're at the Marie Keating Foundation garden, one of my favourites every year, and it doesn't disappoint this year. It's all down to you guys.
Hi there, yeah. So we've done this garden it's to represent skin cancer. It's all about sort of raising awareness.
This garden is so colourful and so bright, but the focus on this year is yellow and purple.
Yellow and purple, they've just really sort of married really well together in our planting design. And yellow as well, you know, it's that link with the sun and being sun safe. And so the planting as well, you know, it's a bit of a challenge to get everything out yellow at this time of year. However, you know, we think we've really married those combinations really well, so we're excited for everyone to see it.
Apart from the message that you guys are trying to spread here with regards to being careful in the sun, it's a magnificent garden if you didn't know what the theme was. So can you talk us through a couple of the elements of this garden, maybe starting with this pond here?
There's water features, there's 3 of those, and then there's also sort of the living wall, which is it's all Irish heather, so it's really easy to maintain, and it's it's lovely to brush past, and it ties in with the yellow theme.
And I see, Monty, that you even have the yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. What other features have we got here to admire?
So we've got a big sun in the corner, which is looking fantastic, which, you know, really just sort of demonstrates and just emphasises the theme that we're trying to go through here. And we've got umbrella stands. Again, it's all about practising safety in the sun when it comes to, you know, being aware of skin cancer and things like that. So lots of little bits all around the garden for you to enjoy.
What has the reaction from the judges been like, or have they been around yet?
Judges have been around. I spoke to them briefly yesterday, but as usual, they're tight-lipped and they don't really give much away at all. So leave it with them now.
Well, lads, whatever the outcome, it's certainly a huge hit with the public. So enjoy the next few days.
Thank you very much.
Whoa, 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 you're my sunshine. Don't you know I love you?
Well, this must be the most surreal garden I've ever had the pleasure of walking through. This is the Sanctuary Upside Down Garden, and here's its designer, Mark O'Loughlin. Lovely to be here this morning, Mark. Congratulations, what an amazing garden.
Thank you very much, you're very welcome, and thank you for visiting our Upside Down Garden, yeah.
Well, I feel like I'm in a Mr. Men book. Tell us about the concept and your thinking behind designing this masterpiece.
Yeah, well, concept is the operative word. We are here to entertain people. We've had several successes in the past. We have Shane, our aerial trapeze artist, who's hanging upside down. We're very happy with the reaction so far.
So you've won on several occasions before here at Bloom, which is just wonderful. And as you said yourself, you're here to entertain. But what got you thinking last year when you decided to design an upside-down garden? Do you know what might work?
That's a very hard question to answer. In the past, we've done Alice in Wonderland, The Wizard of Oz, and it just came to me in a dream. It's a simple concept, but actually it was quite difficult to engineer, and I think the judges have kind of taken that on board. They can't judge it under normal criteria because they go, okay, what plants have you got? And I say, well, actually, sorry, there are artificial. It's quite simple to understand. We have our gnome, we have the birds on the wire. There's just little details that, gives you a little time to consider the possibilities. Like, we're unconventional. Artificial grass has become more popular. We have our own HQ down in Naas now, and more and more people are thinking about it as a practical solution.
Cornelia, I can't believe this is your first time entering Bloom. This garden is so wonderful, and it shows a very cool hand of expertise. You know what you're doing anyway.
Yeah, my first time at Bloom, yes. Yeah.
What's the experience been like so far?
It's been great fun. It's been exhausting. I'm so tired right now, like you, but no, it's been great. It's been good. It was well worth doing.
Inequality so topical right now in this country, but of course it is a universal issue, inequality amongst the sexes, and you have a fictitious lady in mind for this garden.
Well, the garden is It's designed to show a journey from arid to tropical of women's life in the developing world. How women's lives can be improved through education and access to water and various facilities. I mean, like, it's based on the fact that people grow a lot of their own food crops, and they also grow things to sell. So it's a mix of the sort of things they would grow to feed their own families and the sort of things they grow as cash crops.
Well, a very exciting few days ahead for you, Cornelia. Thanks so much today, and a wonderful garden for a worthy cause.
Thank you.